Economic justice, God's concern for the poor and oppressed, is the second in our series of topics on racial, economic, and leadership ethics within a framework of God's righteousness. Let's review a few biblical foundations. The Bible repeatedly emphasizes that economic justice is not optional, and God is deeply concerned with how the poor and vulnerable are treated. God's justice for the poor, according to Proverbs 14:31, is expressed in this manner. Whoever oppresses the poor shows contempt for their maker, but whoever is kind to the needy honors God. We know that the prophets condemned economic exploitation. In Amos 5:11 and 12, we read that the wealthy oppress the poor through unjust business practices and taxation. In Isaiah 58:6-7, we learn that true fasting or worship includes loosing the chains of injustice and providing for the hungry. And then we understand that Jesus' kingdom vision is clearly expressed in Luke 4:18-19, when he declared, Jesus, that his mission was to bring the good news to the poor and set the oppressed free. In Matthew 25:34-40, Jesus equated caring for the poor with serving him directly. Now let's review a few ways to live out these principles with practical application. The first thing is to focus on supporting ethical economic policies, advocate for just wages, ethical labor practices, and opportunity for economic mobility. Engage in generosity and advocacy, which means give sacrificially, supporting organizations that uplift the poor and challenge policies that exploit the vulnerable. We are to live out biblical stewardship. In other words, encouraging responsible wealth management, but always with a kingdom first mindset. Thank you for listening. Stay tuned for other topics in this series. To find out more about ways for starting racial healing conversations, check out the link in my Facebook and IG bio. Thank you.